Look at that.
Hello.
Welcome to America. What are you doing? It was. We paid that fucker off
We did.
today. Can you please not break it?
I
today?
want to find out how much money I've made with this computer. Like
I can tell you to the penny.
Yeah, you probably can.
No, I can tell you to the penny. You want me to tell you?
Nah,
Come
that's
by
okay.
and tell you on the
maybe
podcast.
maybe.
But it hasn't been that great. It hasn't been that here.
It hasn't been all that great.
What?
Are you doing Chisholm Bop? You know what Chisholm Bop is?
Yeah, well, that doesn't include the 3 months that you haven't
No.
gotten fucking paid. So
That-
it's probably more like, look.
But here,
This is Giro's.
so the good thing is I have made money using it.
Yes.
Minus my Adobe, minus my this, and minus
Minus StreamYard, minus our 2 new assistants, minus.
Yeah. But do you know what
advertising.
Chisholm Bop is? You remember? Do you know what that is?
No, but we should probably introduce the podcast.
Oh, okay. Wait. We'll get back to
So,
it.
welcome to Marital Hate. I'm Stacey.
I'm Doug.
We do not hate each other usually, but sometimes, yeah, we see the world through very, very different eyes. And sometimes it can get a little
Dicey.
Dicey.
Dicey is right.
I will horrify him and he will cringe. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And it's interactive. So like when you make
all
a
day.
comment.
Like Todd has made a comment saying, hey, what are you, the monkeys?
That would be Fat
Oh,
Albert.
that is Fat Albert, right?
What's wrong with you? Fat Albert.
Hello, Todd.
So Todd, we're glad you're here.
People will make comments. We'll bring them up on the thing. Sometimes they make comments and we go off on a tangent, which is actually great because sometimes tangents are fantastic.
Yeah, and so we love when people interact. And actually, the people who watch the podcast, many of them have become friends. Like I know that Todd is friends with Ann and Tracy, and Tracy's friends with Ann. And it's
we are the world.
It's a whole thing.
We
have a good time. We're gonna have
a
real good
day. So let's start giving.
I was going all muck sticky.
No, I know. I was thinking like we could do a round. You do Muck Sticky and I do We Are the World. Because that's never been done before.
I was hoping you were going to chime in and like drown out the sound of my awful voice. But here we are.
I liked it.
Why is that not fucking live? I hit go live 6 times.
Well, that's maybe an extreme reaction to that.
So if you happen to watch us on Instagram, just know that Instagram is the worst possible place to watch us.
We're trying to figure it out.
No, it's not us. It's Instagram.
Yeah, no, it's Instagram.
They limit creators to an hour. They've known to shut us off. The comments don't come up on screen. Like we can't pull them up on screen. We'll read them, but everybody else's comments get pulled up on screen. So if you're watching the podcast now or later, like just go ahead and feel free to comment. Just say whatever you want to say. We're here for it. We love you.
We don't harm you in any way.
We had a hell of a day today, right?
There was a lot going on today. There was just a lot of moving parts, a lot of people.
So I wasn't out of bed until like what 9-10 o'clock.
Yeah, you were zonked, as they say, zonked.
And then Wes the rat guy comes.
Yeah,
we don't have rats anymore, but when we moved in here, there was fucking
rats.
It
was a vacant. The place was vacant.
One was in the wall, and it was humongous. And Wes, our hero.
Well, they were in the attic because we had palms like going up to the house.
Well, and they had palm rats down fruits, and the palm rats,
delicious.
They use the palm rat to climb up for the snack, and then they're like, "Oh, look at this house!
I'm gonna go in there where it's nice and cool."
So,
it's really not cool.
They did.
Yeah. So we got rid of them.
They did, and
I've not had a problem since.
We have not, thank God for Wes. But we had Wes come and he did his rat thing.
Yeah.
And we have a rat noise machine in the garage.
Rat noise.
And if sometimes if it's too quiet, we can hear it. It's like
yeah, when you're out there. Yeah.
It sounds like rats. So anyway, we have that.
Just in case.
Just to keep the rats away. And then we have
but Wes comes in
for pests because we live in Florida and you need fucking pest control. So we use Tony's. Yeah. They are not a sponsor of the show, but they should be.
No. But we love Wes. He's become
really love
a stalwart around here.
Well, because we hang out with him when he comes.
He's great. He's a good dude. He's originally from Mass, but he's down here and
veteran. Thank you, sir.
Veteran, thank you for your service. And
I don't think I'm supposed to do that, but here we are.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
I know
civilians aren't supposed to salute.
A lot of servicemen, it's like super awkward, especially if they're like not happy about their military experience. And then it's like, well, what are you supposed to say back to that? Well, yeah, thanks for paying your taxes so I could get paid. Or like, hey, make sure you vote in support of veterans when you put your money where your mouth is, motherfucker. Although I tend to think that the people that'll stop you to thank you for your service are the same people that are going to vote in favor of supporting
war.
Our here's the thing. I fucking hate war. I do not support war. I certainly don't support anything that we're doing right now, but I still support our servicemen, men and women.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's like love.
So, right, you can
hate the sin,
completely hate the war, and still support the servicemen. Especially since so many,
because they're just doing their job, right?
See, aren't just doing their job. It's tough, but a lot of the people that we know that have served went in as kids.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Kids, and they, and that, I mean, it's back to my, we talked about this before on the podcast. Like, by the way, it's Bedlam. Kids next door are playing basketball.
They're playing after dark hoops.
Chris and company.
And I don't think they have a light over there. I don't think there's like,
take up a collection and buy them a light. I don't know. They're screaming a little bit. But at least the dog stopped barking.
Oh my God, this one dog today. I don't know where he lives, but
it was so nice. We could have opened the house.
Oh, the house. It was beautiful here today. Open the house, being all good.
It was worse than listening to me. Really, is what it came down to. I don't know what you're doing there.
I was just.
What are you doing?
I have to set to public. I forgot to.
I kill you, Jason.
I was all excited.
Jason Goo is in his house.
Goo.
What's up, Jason?
They're not booing. They're gooing. They're
Jason
yelling goo.
Here, you know what I would do if Jason was here? I would pin him down on the bed and put things on his head.
Oh, well, be careful what you wish for, Jason.
Jason.
Be careful what you wish for.
Or maybe,
have
you ever been smothered by a fat lady? Doug likes getting smothered by a fat lady. As a matter of fact, I talked to Wes the Rat Guy about that today.
Really?
We're talking about somebody who hit on you who wasn't particularly boobylicious.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I said, you don't understand. My husband has mommy issues.
There's all kinds of
he wants
things
to be
that they need to
smothered with
overcome.
some titties.
Now, who doesn't really?
I mean,
like,
who doesn't? But also, who doesn't talk to their pest control guy about their husbands need to be smothered with titties?
I would think that it's a
I think Wes likes to be smothered with some titties too.
I bet he do.
Jason says, "Sup, kids." So, Jason, just so you know, the worst possible place to watch us is Instagram because I can't even pull you up on screen, but I can read your comment, and we appreciate
you're like a ghost.
You. And we'll tell everybody what you said. But if you're on other platforms, we can, your Facebook or YouTube, we can pull you on.
Yeah, you just never know what's going to happen.
But we still know you're here. That's cool.
I don't even know how to share our feed on my feed in Instagram. I still have not figured that out.
I can't figure that out either, but I could go live to your feed on Instagram. So one thing I'm thinking about doing is switching it up, whereas we go live to one Twitter page and we both share to our Twitter pages, and then we open up to Instagram and we go live on 3 Instagrams. The problem with doing that is that you have to have you have to go and start live video, and you would have to have it on your computer, and I would have to have 2 on my computer.
It's involved.
It would be an involved process, but honestly, like we're working on streamlining, and we've got now we've got a content wizard, Wesley Gear.
We have content wizard.
One day we'll have credits and we'll put him in it, and then we've got our short clip editor Nolan, who we have not come up with a proper title for, and I'm working on getting all of the social media done. But like today, I literally slept all day. So Wes came.
You were very tired today. We don't know if it's the turkey tail mushrooms, the new moon,
or both, or just this stupid disease that I have. But I'm just exhausted. Yes,
could be anything. Yeah, it could be any of all of those things.
So I'm wearing like this. It's like a muumuu, but it's basically a nightgown. It's like white with like leopard stripes and spaghetti straps when Wes gets here. So I look like I don't know.
And Tony showed up to fix the Jeep.
Yeah, so Wes is here. I talked to him, but Wes is used to showing because he usually comes early in the morning. He's used to seeing me in my pajamas.
Hey, how you doing? Nice
titties all hanging out, all disheveled, and he's just used to it by now. And I'm always in the same spot. I don't move. I do not move. No one's got us doing the Be Real where you take a picture and it's like forward and backward. It's the same every day. I'm sitting on the couch like, please don't look at my face. And then there's the TV, and sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not.
Sometimes there's inappropriate stuff on.
So no sooner does Wes leave, and I'm like, I'm gonna get cleaned up before I even get to do it. Fucking Tony shows up. Not Tony, like because we love Tony. We love Tony. He comes to the house and fixes the Jeep. And so please, if you're in Southwest Florida and you need your car fixed, Tony.
Although I do have a little beef with Tony. It's a very little beef. I will show you the photo of it later.
What is it?
No, I'll show you. I'll show you later in the photo comment.
Beef with Tony.
Well, it scared the crap out of me. Okay, I'll show it now.
Okay.
All right. So
we're talking about Tony. You might as well show it.
I go out to the garage. Right. Well, hang on. I have to bring it up.
Is this something racist?
No, it's not racist at all. Why would it be racist?
Tony is Puerto Rican.
All right, so I walk by this.
Yeah.
I walk by this in the garage.
What
Quick look. I think it's a tarantula.
It's not Tony's fault. You're an idiot.
Whoa, that's tarantula. And then I'm like, that's pretty funny.
No,
so I took a
screws.
picture of it. I know it's screws. It's screws from the clutch assembly that he left near the clutch assembly, which in that car is on Jack's. But it was like kind of like fuzzy looking. It just had these like the right number of.
Wait, hang on a second.
Yes.
What is he fixing this time? I forget.
The throwout bearing and replacing the clutch.
The throwout bearing, but it's behind the clutch, so he's got to replace the clutch. So the clutch and the throwout bearing next to ABS. We've resealed the engine. Like basically everything's been redone. But the problem is that this Jeep, it was a saltwater Jeep. Like, and when I say it's a saltwater Jeep, we lived in New England and we lived in an oceanfront home for the majority of its life. And so then the poor Tony, and of course I've taken it off-roading and left mud on it. So poor Tony today went through an entire bottle of PB Blaster. Yeah, I don't even say how much he went through. Sprayed the entire bottom of the Jeep, just waiting for the screws to come undone. It wasn't working. And so he's like, I'm just going to leave that there and come back. But here's the beauty of it. And we don't need to, I don't know if we need to look at that.
Why we're talking about
it looks like a tarantula. Yeah, but
it
nobody
looks like a
tarantula.
tarantula.
Doesn't know what the fuck that is.
Just want to say a quick shout out to Uriel. Good evening, Uriel.
I actually didn't say hi to Uriel because I wanted to give Uriel his due time.
We'll give.
So give me a sec, Uriel, because I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
So so he PB blasted the entire underside, well, all the screws apparently, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm going to come back tomorrow." He tried the ice cream you made. He loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
And listen, if anybody deserves ice cream, it's Tony. We love him. And so he sprayed the entire underside of it, and the whole house smells like PB Blaster when we open the garage. So here's the thing about it,
which is, by the way, a PB Blaster is a lubricant to that you spray on bolts so that they're easier to get out.
Loosen. It's like dry and like WD-40, which is like wet. So they both serve their own purpose. So anyway, my friend Zach, who you guys have heard us talk about a million times, he hasn't been on the pod yet because when he was here, we were running around so much. But he
literally.
Yes, literally. Zach he uses, when you have it, he does HVAC for a living. When you do HVAC, you take this filter thing out to your truck and you have a silver pail. I know a lot about HVAC, and you spray it with PB Blaster and then you clean it with a wire brush. So Zach always smells like PB Blaster, at least Monday through Friday. He showers, but still it's like kind of a lingers. Odor. He used to smell like dryer sheets in PB Blaster, right? But we turned him, we realized, we taught him the error of his ways. Yeah. He no longer uses dryer sheets. Now he just smells like PB Blaster, and it made me miss him today.
Which it'd be better if it was like the PB Blaster Sundae from Dairy Queen, which is peanut butter. But
I'm allergic to that shit. So fuck that.
Temporarily. You'll come back. You're making a comeback.
So Uriel says hi. And if y'all aren't familiar with Uriel, we fucking love this guy. So Uriel found us on YouTube randomly. I think he was looking for something on insulation. And he has a product that he's made. It's the Spot by Ranaton. We should just bring ours out here.
It's actually not called the Spot.
We've called it the Spot. We named it. He just,
because it's circular in nature.
His website is ranadon.com, RANIDON.com. And he sells these little speakers. Super sleek. They sound like a Beats pill, but they're like a 1/10 the price. They're like $30 or some shit. Anne got one and she loved it. So
the size is about a third of the size of a soda can, about the same size.
And it's black with a silver top. It's heavy. Yeah. It's perfect for working the garage, camping, go to the beach, traveling anywhere you want to go. This thing is super portable, super good sound. I'm impressed. And I just like Uriel. I think he's a good dude, and he does his own music.
He does his own music, which is super interesting.
And
and we need more of that in the world.
Jason Goo said Florida formal wear, not a muumuu. Okay, Jason, I'm gonna take a picture of myself in that dress, send it to you. I assure you, you'll be like,
you'll be it's not well.
And Jason's straight. If a straight man can look at your clothes and go, "Girl, what is wrong with you?"
Well, I was thinking like Florida clothes. I instantly think of the Golden Girls. But
it's not really Golden Girls because it's
more Peg Bundy.
Here's the thing. So I'm in the garage with Tony. So you guys should know I have a satin bonnet that I wear to sleep in. Okay, yeah, that's right.
You don't want to know.
It looks silly. You saw it. I was on Doug one night.
Oh yeah,
so I have a satin bonnet that I sleep in, and I'm in the garage in my muumuu, and I'm like, hey Tony, what's up? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just woke up, and he's like, are you okay? Because he knows I have an illness. And I'm like, dude, if I had just had my freaking bonnet on, it would be just like your abuela's.
Abuela.
Right?
Yeah.
So Tony told us that flights from RSW, Southwest Florida Airport, which, by the way, the most beautiful airport ever.
It's fantastic.
So clean, so beautiful, so friendly. Security, 30 seconds, if that. Like, they're just like, go ahead. Just go
No. They do their job. They're not
but
like,
it's
go
fast,
ahead.
But it's fast. It's fast.
Yeah, because there's no line.
There's absolutely no line. So in any case, and each terminal has its own little, I think all airports do that, but because it's such a small airport, such a small airport, you would think that they would just have one central security.
You'd think, but no,
multiple.
they have the two. Yeah.
So
therefore it's even less.
So he flew his mom to Puerto Rico for $60. So I think we need to go to Puerto Rico.
$60.
I think we need to go to Puerto Rico.
For $60.
Yeah.
Don't even need a passport.
Don't. No, Puerto Rico is part of the United States, which is, by the way, something I did not know my entire life. And yes, I accidentally said to Tony, when did you come to the United States today? Meaning, when did you come to the mainland?
From Puerto Rico. I know.
I caught myself.
You know what you meant. But actually,
Tony knows that I'm an idiot. So.
Well, he didn't even mind that I was culturally appropriating a quinceañera for my Volvo. Because what else do you do to celebrate your Volvo's 15th?
Jen wants to throw a quinceañera for his Volvo. And Tony's all for it.
Yeah. He said I can do anything.
Side note, we are in the process of buying Tony a second home.
Well, I told him, I said, I make the money and then I give it to you. You fix the car. Stacy's happy. So it's like a big cycle of.
And Tony takes the money and takes his wife to dinner, and she's happy.
So maybe we just made it possible for him to send his mom back to Puerto Rico, and therefore rejoin her husband in Puerto Rico, and everybody's happy. So maybe your Jeep is making.
I know they have I know that he has a big family, because we're Facebook friends, and they're just absolutely beautiful and just really thoughtful people. One of my favorite things was that after Hurricane Ian, Tony and his wife were going around bringing people food and water and all that stuff. So like, how can you not support that local business? Remember, when you're taking your car to the dealer or some massive fucking corporation, they're not going around handing out bottled water.
They ain't doing nothing
after a fucking Cat 5 hurricane direct hits. But Tony
They're just taking your money.
That's right, motherfucker. Tony
is.
Shit up. I don't think he curses. I don't think I've ever heard him curse.
No, he's good. He's good.
I feel bad cursing around, but here I am. I can't. It's my.
But it's really weird. Like, we're happy when like our mobile mechanic shows up. We're happy when the pest guy shows. We're like, nice to see you. Yeah, they're fantastic.
Side note: Millmore has been here.
Oh, is he lurking?
But then
is he lurking?
Got nothing to say.
Oh,
got nothing to say.
Well,
did you ever talk to him about your dead friend?
Well, it was more his dead friend who we spent a lot of time with, and actually he did.
So it's like his personal friend.
Well, they were personal friends, and they hung out a little bit and things like that. Well, but that was back in the day. That was like back in the 80s, right? And so, and we're talking about Wayne Kramer, who was the guitarist for the MC5.
Is that the group should be in the guy? Was he on the Grammy thing? Is that the guy you're talking about?
Yeah, and he was on the Grammy thing. So, anyways, he produced the Rousers, who Tom Millmore's band back in the 80s, produced their single and all this stuff. So, I said I want to hear more about that, like what his input is and all that stuff. So apparently Wayne played bass on the Rousers thing, and then he said that they used to hang out and we did this and we did that together. And he, obviously hadn't seen Wayne in a long time. So when Wayne's book came out, he went to the book signing, brought him a Rouser shirt, said, "Hey Tom, what's up?" It was like really, really cool, and it was great to know that Wayne Kramer was a great guy. I mean, obviously he had some problems with drugs back in the day, etc. But
who didn't? I didn't,
but apparently he was just a fantastic guy when he wasn't on drugs. So that was great to hear, because he's kind of a guitar hero, like all time, like kind of guitar hero.
I'm not yawning because your story is not. It's not boring. I'm just yawning.
Well, I blame Tom. It's his story. I'm just sort of retelling.
Anything tonight.
But yeah, no, he's.
No, I'm just super tired. It's not like if I'm yawning.
No, she started the day tired. She's ending the day tired.
Yeah, I forgot to take drugs.
Kids, don't let. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on not drugs.
I'm probably not going to be funny tonight, or informative, or have anything intelligent to say.
What if you're like, when you're not on drugs, you're just like a normal.
What if I just like stared at the
suburban
monitor,
housewife,
like Walter Cronkite, the entire time and didn't engage with you at all?
Yeah, like me.
I hate when he does that. So we had so Tony came. Tony came.
Tony left.
He did stick.
He left the tarantula and left.
Stuck nothing in. He just lubed it up and he left. And
Well, we'll save it
If
tomorrow.
you ever
Said it
do
was too
that, if
dangerous.
you ever lube it up and leave, I will hunt you down and cut your dick
Yeah,
off.
because then you're just sitting there all like revved up.
Well, and I've been rewatching Nip Tuck, and I got to be honest with you, there's about average 2 sex scenes per episode.
At least.
And
usually they're kind of messed up.
They're good.
Yeah, they're messed up too. Like it's
today, Christian had sex with a mother-daughter, and when the daughter was giving him a blowjob,
the daughter, okay.
She was giving it toothy, and he's like, "Bless teeth, sweetheart." And then
so the mom
goes,
shows her how to do it.
The mom goes, I was sucking dicks before you were sucking on a pacifier, and the mom goes down to do it, but then the daughter gets mad because he won't kiss her, and she starts talking to him, and she's like, yeah, this is it's the only time we really get to spend together since I started nursing school. And so then Christian looks at her and he's like, how long have you guys been doing this? And she goes, since I was 16, and she caught me with my stepdad. So apparently this mother-daughter combo is regularly having 3-ways with skanky dudes that they find on bars or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how they spend quality time together. To be abundantly clear, this is not okay. No bueno.
No bueno.
No.
Not
okay. The show is complete smut.
Well, but that's not even like the worst thing that's ever happened.
When the guy didn't have a dick, you can be born without a dick. He has nothing new to say.
He's the guy apparently was accused of rape, but he's like, it wasn't me. Why? Boom, got nothing. He's like a Ken doll down there.
I don't want to give away the plot of the story, but the bottom line is
nobody's watching this.
He was using a dildo.
Oh.
And then they tried to blame it on the lesbian. Because she had a dildo. They're like, we searched your house and you had a dildo. Well, she's a fucking lesbian. Sometimes they like dildos.
You would think that lesbian, I don't know, and our resident is not
here
today.
Where is our resident lesbian?
If you don't like penises, right?
Maybe she doesn't.
Wouldn't you want?
Hear me out. But hang on, don't say lesbians don't like. I mean, sure, some lesbians do not like penises, but I don't think that she's like, oh, I don't like penises. I think that she just doesn't prefer them.
Okay, but here's the thing. So
because the penis isn't the problem, it's what's attached to it.
Oh yeah, we're terrible men.
Somebody.
So anyways, if you don't want anything to do with the penis, right? Why would you want a dildo that looks like a penis? Why wouldn't you get a dildo that looks like
dildos that look like different things?
Like a cactus.
I don't know if you want a dildo that looks like a cactus.
Or a baby's arm. Or
well, actually, it's funny that you should mention this because I hope I'm not going to get in trouble for this. My friend Darcy sent me a message today. And I don't know if it was a text or not.
Oh, and her children made her something out of clay.
Yeah.
It was not a dreidel. It was not a dreidel. It's scary that we both thought of it.
I should have this on my See, I have so many messages with her going on that it's hard to know where one came from. But let's see if I think it was on Facebook. In any case, so you can make dildos of various shapes, colors, sizes.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like you could use varying amounts. Actually, I don't understand. Can hear me out.
Okay. Bring it. I'm interested.
I'm not a big dildo fan. I like a vibrator on my clit. That's about as much as I need.
All right.
Because you do the rest, and you do a good job. And I like whatever. Sometimes as a lady.
As a lady.
I don't know if you really call me a lady, but like as a crazy bitch that talks about her puss on the internet. I find that manual stimulation, even with lube, can get I get sore after a little while. And so sometimes I'll be like, stop it's not the warts.
Sorry. I can't resist. I can't you don't know what's coming out of my
mouth. Get it straight. It's gonorrhea.
It's the big
gonorrhea. Anyway, so lube on my puss and Doug will be doing things and it'll start to hurt. And I'm like, I don't want to be in pain, obviously. And I'll be like, can you just keep doing the inside stuff? And I'll do the outside stuff. It's a teamwork thing.
It makes the dream work.
Yeah. And then he can do things to other holes too if he wants. Okay.
It's always
titties.
It's always good to have an option.
A hand for
Gotta
him.
have an option.
Frees up a hand for him, and he can go to different places. It's a whole new world,
a new fantastic point of view.
No one to tell us no,
and so many holes.
You guys are
Reading Rainbow.
This podcast. It's fucking terrible.
Wait, that wasn't Reading Rainbow. I thought we were.
Jason is waiting for It's the Warts merch, please. Oh, dude, I will totally send you It's the Warts merch. You can wear it to work.
would make a good.
Do you guys miss
conversation
working
starter.
together at CM? What would happen? Well, first of all, the old school group at CM.
Yeah.
I think
some good folk.
especially the Gaffney era. I like the Gaffney
era.
era.
The Gaffney era. The
Uncle
Gaffney,
Rich.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool setup. And unfortunately, or fortunately, as it were, the HR might not have been as on top of things as an HR department should perhaps be.
Jason did many bad. No, I'm kidding.
Jason's never done anything bad in his life. He's a sweetheart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? He's got you fooled.
I
don't know what the hell the guy does.
So in any case, I'm wondering if you had worn a shirt
that said
it's the warts to the office. If they would say anything, they would have. You know what? They would have given you a golden ticket.
Yeah,
we'll give you some free. Here's some.
Well, here's the thing. Like our whole thing at this office was like one of the things is that you get a $400 gift card if you get a hysterectomy, a hip replacement, or a knee replacement. And while I work there, my wife has a hysterectomy, got nothing.
Well, we should have fucking reported it because we were getting fucked by them on a daily.
Fooled by warts.
I just want to show you the dildo that my friend's daughter made.
The kids made this one in arts and crafts here, and they're not very old.
So my friend sent me this dildo that her daughter made.
That I don't even know how they did that.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I can't show you. I don't want to show you the video because the kids' faces. But this is they changed the way they make this stuff. So this is actually the barber shop. So you put the little person over it.
Yeah.
And if you look over here on the far right,
the barber shop.
You can see the little head with the hair on it. So this is this is green plastic, this part.
Yeah.
And that's just the leftover head part. But it's not a bad design.
It sure is.
But I'm saying that Play-Doh has changed the design of their toys. And made it so that they do double duty. Fun for the whole family.
Is the green the shaft part? Is that Play-Doh?
This is hard plastic, and around it is a sheath. So you could do hang on. Let me just explain to you how this is fun for the whole family.
Yeah, well, I guess so. It's gonna be fun for the ladies.
The whole family can play with fucking Play-Doh. It's not just for children.
Oh, it smells great.
I love the smell of Play-Doh. We should get some Play-Doh. Actually, we might have some in the other room.
No, we probably have the dollar store Play-Doh. You don't want to sniff that stuff.
I'll sniff. Listen, I'm still high off the PB blaster. I love that shit. It smells like that. Like you can't wear cologne, right? I can't.
No, I don't
cologne because of my I'm super sensitive to
I ordered a piece of muskox and I just rub it like a piece of muskox meat.
I bought you things though. I bought you the
I got that,
and you haven't used it.
Stuff. Yeah.
You haven't used it. You could.
I'm like out of habit of smelling nice.
In any case, you smell nice. We smell like essential oils. Everybody's it smells like. I'd given an outfit to Jen down the street, and it was came from our house, and she goes, "You smell like Stacy," because we smell like like hippies. So in any case, the kids can use it, to have the whole family can make Play-Doh things, but the dad could take this off and use that as a masturbation sleeve.
Oh, like if it was.
Yeah, but don't put if you complete in the masturbation sleeve that you've created.
Will it come out the top like the hair?
I don't know, but I think you should make sure you throw that Play-Doh out when you're done. Like I don't want your children playing with the jizzy Play-Doh. Like that's gross.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, does it come out the hair holes at the top, like the Play-Doh does, or like what happens?
Well, I guess if you could put your dick in the little people thing, but they might be small.
Like I think that's against the law.
I think if your dick is small enough to fit into one of the little people that fits over the top.
I don't think I think the transcript of this is going straight to the FBI.
The mom and the dad.
No, that's not what we're talking about. It's Play-Doh Fun Factory, the barbershop
factory parts, and then the dad. The mom can, or actually the mom or the dad could put that in any various number of holes. Or maybe you buy, like you have a small child and you're like, I want to give them something they're really going to appreciate for the rest of their lives. And you get them this and they can later use it. But
and they can make gifts for their parents.
I assure you, this family was only using this for appropriate means.
I don't like,
but the mother, my good friend, called me and sent me this picture and a video of her daughter using it. I'm like, what?
All right, so here's what I know, right? This is what I remember about this toy because my kids had it, right? So we have the chair, and the chair has like a nub that sticks up.
Yeah, but this is a bigger nub.
And then you put the Play-Doh on the nub.
Yeah, but the nub got bigger.
The figure over there and push it as you push it down. The hair comes out.
Well, it's a black one, so it's bigger.
Yeah, but
it's bigger than what
this
you're.
I don't
Honey,
understand.
it's bigger than what
Okay.
we're used to
Okay.
because it's black.
Yeah, but it's green actually. But like, here's the thing.
No, the holder's green, but the thing on the top is black.
I don't understand I don't understand where the Play-Doh starts and everything else ends.
You take the Play-Doh and you put it in the little dude.
Yeah,
right?
and then you press it down.
And
the hair
you push
comes
it down on the shift. And
Yeah.
when she pulled it off, it left a residue. Because the hair is in the
Oh,
the hair
okay.
is on
So
the
the top is the leftover from the hair.
Yes.
Oh, so
Is
but,
this is all?
but the guy, the kid is the figure that you put on it is not that long.
I don't know what to tell you, but the figure that
We
she
need
put
to-
on
yeah,
it is
we need
over
more-
there.
I'm going to review
This
the
is it.
videotape because this is very, very.
In any case, Jason has some informative and helpful comments.
Yeah.
Fooled by Wart's merch, and we're gonna build merch. It's just
Disney
being plays
Play-Doh
and
Wart.
Play-Doh Warts. Dude, I think we should. I think
It's,
that's legit.
Yeah,
I
I don't know if the term Jizzy Play-Doh has ever actually been formed until
I think if it's fucked up and you shouldn't say, I've probably said it on this podcast. To the point where we have.
I bet in the
the sum
history of the
total-
world.
By the way, we have 2 viewers. So
Yeah, we're scaring people. It's Thursday. Nobody wants to come here on a Thursday
I don't know
and
what
deal with this nonsense.
We really should figure out what the best days to podcast are. I don't know. When we
Mondays are always good.
When we consistently do the
And-
podcast, we do great.
Mm.
And the minute I get sick or Doug's an asshole and we don't do the podcast, we lose viewership. And I didn't do the social post
Never
today. So, but anyway,
Uh,
we're here.
and we're get
kinda
used to it.
Queer. You can get
All right,
used to
so
it.
here's
Oh, I see.
with your you
Hi,
spy with your
peeps.
oh
But which is
Oh.
interesting. Why does it say, oh, it's the time because your window is too small. Why
okay.
do you have your window so fucking small?
I don't fucking know.
What's up, Trace? We
Um,
were actually
You
just
just
talking
missed
about,
the Play-Doh.
oh, I'll
the
pull
Play-Doh,
that back up. I think
dildo.
Tracy, as a
As a lady that would need some sort of device sometimes.
my friend's kid made this, and
Out of Play-Doh, sort of.
we were talking about how it was fun for the whole family. You're gonna have to rewind it. I
Yeah,
don't want to
it's-
repeat
it's
that for
whole
everybody.
family, yeah.
But what you should know is, children's toys.
Yeah. Well,
taking on a
Tracy
whole
says
new
she's
meaning.
here and queer.
Well, we're used to it.
Which also means strange.
Yes.
In addition to the other
I don't.
vernacular.
Which is she more, queer or strange?
But she's a
I don't
good,
even
she's a good
understand-
strange, but she's not like she's almost not strange enough.
Can somebody explain to me what genderqueer means? I'm gonna look it up.
Genderqueer?
Yeah, that's a thing that people call themselves.
Is that like a prostitution whore? Like remember?
It's like redundant.
Yeah, it's
no,
like a
but
little
there's a
redundant.
book apparently called
Gender-
Genderqueer.
Oh.
So
Well, we're gonna
what's the
learn
di-
with,
oh,
with you.
here, hey, everybody, learn around.
Here we go.
I don't know if this is an accurate place to go, but I went to Reddit because I just Googled and that was the first thing that came up. What is the difference between genderqueer and queer? Looking to understand the distinctions. Let's discuss. Also, what's the difference between gender fluid and genderqueer? Gender fluid is something you get on your chin after a good time.
Mm.
No?
If you do it right.
That gender fluid, it basically means you can move from gender to gender. That's a terrible name.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Gender fluid is what you get inside your Play-Doh if you're using it in an inappropriate way. That's what you get. Gender
Either
fluid.
get it in the Play-Doh or on the Play-Doh.
Could go either way. Queer is a catch. This is according to Zehenya Khan, whatever. Queer is a catch-all term describing
Zehenya Khan.
non-cis. So non-cis is, we're called cisgender by people. It's like a label that the gays give the straights.
Why are they labeling
They used
people
to
the
call-
whole time?
Yeah,
We're not like calling them names
I know. I listen.
out of respect.
They used to call
And now
us,
they're calling me
they
names.
used to call us breeders, but not all the straights breed. Some of the straights are smart enough to realize that they want to keep their money for themselves and not have children. We were not those straights. In any case, genderqueer, although I'm kind of bi, so like
She's, she sees a hot chick like
Um,
Famke Janssen or
wait,
Yeah,
pull up Tracy's comment.
Tracy said that Play-Doh situation was fun for the whole family.
I had a whole thing about it.
It was like the mom could enjoy
The
it, the
dad
dad
can
could
use it.
certainly
Yeah, there's
enjoy
so
it
many
in a
ways,
weird
but
kind of
you're gonna have
sleeve
to watch it.
situation.
You have to watch it. Okay, genderqueer refers to wait, hang on. Queer is a catch-all describing all non-cis, non-straight identities. So, Tracy is technically queer, and it with a specific political history of radical liberation for all. Genderqueer refers to experience of gender beyond the traditional male and female, similar to non-binary. So non-binary is somebody who's like, I'm not one of the other.
Right.
I refuse to be identified by my parts. And people associate one term or the other based with personal feelings, so exact connotations will differ for everyone. I personally use genderqueer as a somewhat more forceful term in a good way, one with a longer history tied to queerness and political identity. Gender fluid means someone experiences life in different genders at different times. Could be the change of the day, the month, whatever.
The wind.
So here's my fucking issue.
Here comes your fucking issue.
No, dude, listen. We're big supporters of the LGBTQ community. Obviously, our son is gay. And I've been with chicks, so that makes me bi. And we have, Trace, and of course all of the other gays that we love. And my issue is that gender, like, is a biological thing. And if you want to dress like a chick or a dude or whatever you want, the biology is chromosomal. It's still the same. If you want me to call you she, it, hit, z, or whatever, I'll try my best. But I think that to say gender identity as opposed to gender, like, let's not change the meaning of the current word. Let's make a new word.
Although,
like,
if
you identify as female, okay, that's cool, but you're still like biological.
What if you go through, have the operation, boom?
I'm gonna call you. I think that's like she all day long, but the bottom line is your genetics are female. You have an XXXY chromosome. I forget which one's which. One's XX, one's XY, but it does matter because when you talk about the biology of it all, when you receive medical services,
you gotta
matters.
You gotta like, hey,
it matters. So I think that we'll support you in whatever way. And I also, listen, I support the trans community, but I don't want. And I support everybody's right to put whatever the fuck in their body once they have full brain development. But I don't want anybody putting hormones in their body. I wish people could just be who they want to be.
Is that fair?
Why do we have to put labels on ourselves? Why can't we just be whatever the fuck we want to be?
Everybody's throwing around labels. All right, so here's my thing. Is it fair to say, all right, I will call you by the gender once you once you commit to the surgery, or like, is that fair?
I don't give a shit. If you look like a chick, I'm gonna call you she.
You're gonna call it.
If you look like a dude, I'm gonna call you he. If I'm not really fucking sure, I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" I'm always gonna try to call people by their names.
Yeah.
But I can't remember names for shit. But I just feel like
it's. I'm just saying, my idea is one way to handle it. Like, you want me to call you sir?
Yeah, but then they have to show you their dick.
No, I don't want to see it, but like,
Well, how about it's none of your fucking business?
You have to get an ID tag, like, yes, it's been.
I'm saying it's none of your fucking business.
No, it is.
Else's gender is
none.
Or their sexual.
I'm happy to call you whatever you are,
and I've had this conversation with.
That's fine.
I've had this conversation with Nolan several because I've talked to him about, specifically. I've tried to talk to him about issues facing the gay community, particularly young gay men, because I have several gay friends who have HIV or AIDS.
Right.
And so I've had conversations with Nolan. I'm like, I know you can't get a girl pregnant, but.
Oh, he could. He could. And we've talked about that too.
Oh, I know many a gay who's had a cocktail too many and gotten a lady pregnant. Yeah. In any case,
but was the lady also drunk? Or was the lady sober and just needed some seed?
You're raising valid points.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
You're raising valid points left and right. The point here is that we don't have to label anybody. Nobody needs to know who you fuck. It's nobody's business. And guess what? It's also not my business, right? If you want to tell me, that's cool. But you're picking up more, Jason. It's not. It's cool if you want to share stuff with me. I'm open to hear whatever. But some people don't want to know about other people's sex lives. They do not watch this podcast.
There's so many people that I just don't want to know what goes on. I'm
fascinated about everyone.
Normal people.
If you want to send me pics of your nudity parts or sex videos, go ahead. maritalhate@gmail.com. I'll watch.
Attention, Stacey. No, there's some people you just don't want to know. Like, you just, yeah.
No, I want to know about everyone.
Like, even there's somebody that sent you a little video that you probably didn't want to know.
I had an octogenarian send me a jerk off video. He did send me
and it wasn't me. I'm not.
It's actually, I can tell the story. I can tell the story because I have told it on TikTok.
Yeah, you've already told. I think
I will eliminate the names from the story.
No, you've told the story on the podcast.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember. But you can recap it real quick.
Got a text message
Bloop.
from my friend. So I'm friends with this woman and her man is a man.
They're not married.
They're not married.
It's just a dating
Oh,
thing.
maybe they could be now. Who the fuck
we
knows?
don't fucking know.
Get a text message. We're supposed to get dinner with them that night. Get a text message. It's a video from him of him jerking off. This is like an 80-year-old man. So I'm like,
I don't know why I made that noise, but
okay, thank you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That was for someone else. Like, blah, blah, blah. Can you delete it? By the way, I still have it. If he wants to see it. I don't even know if I can legally show it to people. But anyway, so he sends me the video and he's like, and so he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Dude, if you're going to send somebody a jerk off video, I'm the person to send the jerk off video. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. Like, good for you. So he comes, I give him a hug and I go, nice cock. Like I whisper in his ear, nice cock.
Because we thought it was for the friend.
We thought it was for my friend. We'll come to find out. My friend goes to the bathroom. He's like, don't say anything to a friend about this. She doesn't know. It was for someone else.
Changed the whole dynamic.
The whole night I was just kind of like,
Ooh.
Sure. Like, did I even tell you?
You told me after the fact. You
like
told me after they went home.
Dinner?
That we got all the way through dinner.
Fuck. By the way, all day I thought it was the funniest thing in the whole world that I got this video. But now it's like this is my friend. I'm like, I don't know what to do because we're about to go to dinner together, and I want to be like, dude, he sent me a jerk off video and then told me it was for someone else. Do you need me to drive you to your home and tell him to fuck off? So we go to dinner, and like this is the thing that really pisses me off about it.
I know what you're gonna say.
If you want me to keep your secret, at least pick up the fucking tab.
Pay for my chicken piccata.
As a matter of fact, we gone to dinner with them 3 times, and not once has he picked up a tab. So I didn't know. So I didn't know what to do. So this friend and I have a mutual friend, and I called it. Who is now dead, Bobby Mack. May he rest in peace. So I called Bobby, and I only have so many dead friends. And he was like, "Don't say a fucking word." And I asked my friend Andrea, and she's like, "Don't say a fucking word." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And I'm like, the whole time, like wishing I'd said something because I would want to know. I would want to know.
I would want. I'm not sending anybody
anything.
One of
you
just
guys
so you know.
Catches this motherfucker sending jerk off videos to someone or doing something, let me know. Thank you, Tracy. That day, I'm going to need you to tell me how to hide a body. But that's not the point. The point is, that's not the point. Take your drink. You're not drinking enough.
There's nothing in here. I already drank it.
Go get yourself a fucking drink.
I brought my water. I don't know what happened.
You used to be doing so good by drinking from your water bottle all day. Do you remember that?
I'll get back to it.
So, in any case, so I don't say anything against my better judgment, and it is eating me alive. And we meet up with them, and we get dinner with them, and it's still eating me alive. And I want to say something. And again, we go to dinner, and he does not pick up the tab, and it's eating me away inside. Should I say something? Should I say something? Should I say something? So then finally, I basically like ghost the friendship, which is terrible because I'm too uncomfortable with this guy. And anytime I see her is with this guy. So I did a TikTok about it. He sees the fucking TikTok, then proceeds to text me and tell me he's got 2 ladies coming over for a 3-way. I finally blocked him. I'm like,
and then he had something else. He said something else too.
What else did he say?
I had somebody coming over for some doggy and something. I don't know what it was.
Well, it was something about doggy style. But then he, at the end of the dinner that we went to, and I had said, nice cock, he hugged me and he goes, I'm glad you like my cock. And I'm like, I don't like it anymore, motherfucker.
Well, you didn't really like it. You were just sort of like saying,
making a joke. Nice cock. Like, and by the way, it was perfectly lovely.
Oh,
lovely. But it's,
if you said that by accident, you're probably super embarrassed or whatever. But the fact that it was, because if it was for your friend,
everybody I've told the story to says that he sent it to me intentionally. Here's the thing: I think the guy might have Alzheimer's. Because that's
entirely
very common with older men if they get Alzheimer's to become very sexual.
Hyper.
My grandfather and my uncle Russell both had Alzheimer's at the end, and my uncle Russell was convinced they had like a tenant that like rented from them, and my uncle Russell was convinced that my grandfather was fucking the tenant, who was like a 35-year-old woman. It was like came to fisticuffs. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it's so sometimes that's not a welcome thing. Certainly, I don't know. I like. Do you tell? I don't like. I don't think we're that level of friend to be able to say, "Look, this is what happened."
No, because she would have told me. That's the thing. It's killing me to this day. I don't.
I don't
feel
think she
like an
would.
ass. It's one of those things I will carry to my grave with me. I feel absolutely terrible. I don't
Well,
know.
because you wanted to do the right thing, and
Do you guys,
sometimes
so like there's like 4
Yeah.
people. Here's the thing that's crazy about it. Not many of our friends watch the podcast. It's people that have become our friends by watching the podcast. And we
Yeah.
kind of hate all of our friends most of the time.
you know,
Like,
there's a
hey,
couple we like.
You think
couple
you
we
could
don't like.
support us, but no. Some have a legitimate reason why they can't watch the pod. Like Zach.
Well, some go to bed at 7.
Christina goes to bed at 7:00, but she'll catch it here and there. She'll comment later. And
Actually, my a friend that called me today said he tunes in every once in a while, and it's funny as hell.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Eddie.
yeah. He doesn't. He just he's,
but I just I love and appreciate everybody. Christina just told us you guys are welcome to stay here, not in cat hell.
Yeah, they have a lot of cats.
Die of allergies.
Yeah, I would
But
die.
thank you. So next weekend in Palm
Is that
Coast,
next weekend? Holy
it's
crap.
the 25th. Whenever the
It's 2
25th is.
weekends from now.
So on the 25th in Palm Coast is a fundraiser for a charity that helps children who have terminal illnesses, and Vanilla Ice is going to be there.
We got to go to this.
We're going. I'm going to see if Doug can perform while we're there, and
We have this whole elaborate
We're going to be friends with Vanilla Ice.
thing that we're going in there, and
We're going to be friends with Vanilla Ice.
Well, I thought it was something to do with the smile. What's the thing called smile?
Smiles for kids or kids smile, something like that. In any case, it's good. It's not a dental program. It's for kids with terminal illnesses. They provide them with presents, and they bring them joy into their lives. So I think that that's a worthy cause.
Yeah.
And so Christiana, sorry, pod.
Yeah, well, stop, because we have to converse with somebody who can't watch the podcast because they go to bed at 7 o'clock. Yet they're up.
Do you know why she's up?
Texting.
Do you know why she's up this?
To
late?
watch the pod.
No, she's up this late because her husband's out of town, and she's like, she misses him. She's like a snuggle buddy.
She's
In any case,
like one of those.
So
side
we're gonna try to
pillows.
go to that. So if you happen to be, John Nemmergrad does not watch the pod, but if you happen to be in that corner of the world, we're gonna go.
It's on the east
see
coast
Vandy.
of Florida.
We call Vanilla Ice.
Where are you gonna
Vandy.
go see Vandy?
We love him,
right?
And it's not his music. Although
No, it's just him as a guy.
I do believe all of life's questions can be answered through the lyrics of Ice Ice Baby.
Mhm.
It's not his music. What it is, motherfuckers, is his just general personality. He's hilarious. He says things that are simple like a pimple.
Yeah.
Like to an Amish guy. He went and lived with the Amish and he got a buggy. The Amish gave him a buggy. I realized
and he pimped it out.
He
He didn't. Yeah,
it was
it's all
awesome.
good.
And
So,
he's got quite the car collection.
What is the event? Is the event at a pizza place?
Yeah.
It's at the pizza.
I sent you a fucking link. Actually, we should pull it up because
Hmm.
the reason we should pull it up is because people should want to go to this and support this very lovely charity.
All right. Well, you pull that up. I want to share one of my photos here from today. Okay, so we already saw the tarantula. All right, so that was the tarantula. I pulled some. All right, so
Well, I was pulling up the charity thing, but
yeah, you pull up the charity thing while I look. Because you're taking a while. So, anyways, I was looking for a good like meditation to do in the sauna this morning, and this one came up: relaxing music for cats. Now, I've known a lot of.
Did
cats.
you meditate to that?
No, I didn't. But like, I captured the screen grab because I don't. Cats sleep like 22 hours a day. I don't think they need to be any more
Yeah, but
relaxed.
some cats have anxiety or like hyper, like cuckoo.
Well, that's not my place to play the music.
Sometimes you have cats that shit in your husband's shoes. Okay, so my friend Christina has 3 cats, and these cats are like they're her babies. She loves these cats, but one of them has a snotty nose. One of them shits in her husband's shoes. It's
Maybe they need
something.
to relax.
This poor woman with these cats, I just can't.
Yeah.
But she loves them. So can I pull this video up when you're done with cat music?
Absolutely.
So you don't-
Relaxing
did
music
you-
for cats. I
here's
did not
the
listen to it.
Well, how
But
do you know?
maybe I will listen to it. And like,
Maybe
but I
there's,
just
like,
thought
mouse-
that cats, they're not the most stressed out people that I know on the planet.
Well, they're not people, first of all.
Well, they are.
Maybe
to me.
it's for the people that identify as animals.
Oh.
Maybe
That is stressful.
maybe-
when you identify as an animal, and then people like us make fun of
because
you.
somebody could try to spay you at any minute.
Now you never know.
I do know. I don't even know what to say about that.
So,
all right. So what I do want to share is this little tidbit. Let's see. Present, share screen, a TikTok. Okay. So here he is.
There's Vandy.
Hey, got some news here. This just in. There's a situation. Say hello to my good friend Brad. We are at Bronx House Pizza. This is in Palm Coast on A1A Beachfront.
Beachfront Avenue.
Come see us on Sunday the 25th. And we're doing a charity event here for Little Smiles that helps out the terminally ill children. And we're going to pack this place in, man. And you got this beautiful area right over here with all the oak trees. It's going to be a good time for a good cause. Come see my boy Brad. And
100% of our sales that day is going right to Little Smiles. Not proceeds, but sales. Come in, you buy a drink, you buy a pizza, you buy a soda, anything you want. 100% of sales that day is going straight to Little Smiles.
That's amazing.
So pack this place.
That's
Show
it.
up. Make a difference.
get in where
He's
you
doing
fit
it.
in.
I'm doing it. We're doing it. Be a community. Come in. Show
That's
up.
it.
Let's do it.
Hey, go Ninja Go. That's it. Drop the mic after that. So come see us. We're going to say hello to everybody and have a really good time. And we appreciate you and Brad and Bronx House Pizza for having such a great night. See you guys soon.
Word to your mother. Oh wait.
So,
it wasn't a two-way.
gone. He wasn't
okay.
talking to you.
Okay.
So I will say that if the haters, as it were, would like to support this great charity, we would love that. Obviously, we're here to like make the world a better place. So like even if you're not in Florida and you can't get something, like, you know what? Just make a donation to the charity and maybe let them know you heard about it on Marital Hate.
If you buy a slice of pizza, I will eat that slice of pizza.
Don't buy us pizza. We'll buy our own fucking pizza.
No, I'm saying like it'd be like, you know, like a walkathon. They like for every mile you pledge 10 cents or whatever. I'm gonna do a pizza-thon.
Well, would I love a pizza-thon?
Yeah, you sit there and if you buy a pizza, I gotta eat it. Like if you gotta buy a slice of pepperoni, I gotta eat it.
Okay.
And I will sit there.
So
and we'll do the podcast from there.
Yeah, the fact that they're doing 100% of the sales is amazing. That means that the restaurant is not only donating their time and the space, but the goods as well, which I think is phenomenal. So I think what a worthy cause. And on their website, they tell you that they spend so a lot of charities will put a lot of money into overhead and advertising. And that's one of our biggest pet peeves is like how much money actually goes to charity. So they spend $8 to make $100 donation. So that's a really fucking good amount. That's like less than 8%. Let's all try to support this little charity if we can. $5, $10, $20, 500, 1,000, depend whatever your budget is, but everybody can afford $5, right? Like just do 5. Maybe do $1. Just like, actually, it's really funny. Like $1. Sometimes it's just like the symbolism of it all. Or
buy a slice of pizza. I will eat it.
No, do not buy him a slice.
No, it's a pizza-thon. I think it's a great idea. Like,
not a pizza-thon.
Like people can go like
you're having like maybe 2 slices of pizza. No,
it's a pizza-thon. I got to hang out with Vandy.
Okay.
I gotta walk the walk.
Okay, I'm getting back to all of the comments because there's many. Tracy says, "Oh, that looks like Brady.
The cat.
That looks like her cat."
Yeah.
And she says it's so cute. And you should see Christina's cats. So cute. They get that little lion cut.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so cute. And pussy should always be stroked listening to good music to relax.
Unless you have warts.
Girl, I do. I listen to good music to relax.
Ooh.
But the music we listen to, it's Closer by 9 Inch Nails. It's like
Living
Slow
Dead Girl.
Hand, Living Dead Girl by Rob Zombie, White Men in Black Suits
messed up.
by Everclear, Chains. Is there a Fleetwood Mac song?
Well, Chains is a Fleetwood Mac song, but it wasn't done by
so that's so it's not really relaxing music, but I do have a Pavlovian response to it, which is getting on my knees and putting my ass up in the air. Which is hard because sometimes we get in the Jeep and it's really hard to switch while I'm driving and I have to hit the clutch. It's just it's tough. And Trace says, what a good great cause. 100% goes to Great Smiles. And she says time, space, supplies, staff paid for. Yeah. But I think you should still tip the staff. And Tracy says your blood pressure disagrees with a pizza-thon. Thank you.
Hey, if I'm dying, I'm going down swinging for the charity.
Not doing his magnesium, not doing his salt, not doing his water. Stacy needs to research life insurance. Yay, I'm gonna do that. Because all right. So oh geez, my iPad's at low battery.
Oh.
Low battery. It's 8:55 and we haven't touched a single of our stories, and we have a
No.
shitload.
We do have a bunch.
I'm just gonna. There was.
Well, we could buzz through them.
Was there anything time sensitive today?
Not that I remember.
No, Whimsical Street Up, Revere Beach, Purple Sand, Listeria Outbreak. Okay, that one's
Listeria Outbreak is timely. We have to
let's share
deliver the news to
the
people.
wonderful news of the Listeria Outbreak.
Listeria Outbreak. Trader Joe's and Costco and Albertsons, I think, was the other one, and HEB.
And HEB.
HEB.
I don't know. Sauces sold at 3 nations' top grocery sellers. Chip dips sold at Costco stores in 13 states. Trader Joe's store brand products got swept from shelves Wednesday and Thursday in recalls on Listeria concerns. All the products whose ingredients from Rizzo Lopez Foods, after the FDA found Listeria at Rizzo Modesto, California facility, made an everybody out of the pool recall. Tuesday, and the dairy products made there. So wait, that was Tuesday. You sure it wasn't the queso that we got? But
queso we bought it at Costco, but it is maybe I have to look. I didn't even think about that.
Well, run inside and look while I read this. But Rizzo also supplies ingredients for other companies' products, and an ingredient supplier facility has a Listeria problem, then each of the supplier's customers could have a Listeria problem. That's when you should see a second wave of recalls ripping out from the main recall. So get ready. What's been recalled? Trader Joe's announced its house brand salad dressing, chicken enchiladas verde, Southwest salad, elote, chopped salad kit have been recalled. Return products to the store for a refund, or at least throw them the fuck out.
Actually, the one of the things that was recalled was chicken enchiladas.
I'm reading it.
Okay, I thought you had already read it. I was in the house.
I'm still going.
Okay.
And then the Rojo's 6-layer. This is from Simply Fresh. 6-layer dip club pack, 20-ounce containers that went to Costco stores in Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Alaska, Idaho, Mississippi, Montana, Oregon, Tennessee, Washington, and Utah. I didn't know that they had Costco.
That dip will give you diarrhea more than usual.
If you have any questions, the number is 800-755-9925. Again, 800-755-9925. Fresh Creative Foods use an ingredient from Rizzo products that went to Costco, and Albertsons HEB foodindustry.com says as of November, that's the number 3, 4, and 7 respectively top U.S. grocery sellers. They went to stores in Florida, California, blah blah blah, Connecticut, South Dakota, Utah. I'm not going to read all the fucking states, but there's a bunch of states. Don Poncho cilantro lime crema twin pack. Oh, I wonder if they use the lime crema in the Costco.
On the thing, yeah. No.
Don Poncho everything fiesta 3-pack sauce. HEB cilantro cotita dressing.
Yeah.
More, if you have cilantro dressing, you need to fucking look. HEB poblano Caesar.
HEB.
So that's it. So
okay.
Now you know. Don't die.
So
we like you.
The chicken enchilada verde is been recalled, but you know what I have in the fridge?
What?
The pork enchiladas. And I don't eat the motherfuckers.
Why did you get pork enchiladas?
Because I always get the pork enchiladas.
I didn't know we bought enchiladas.
We bought the enchiladas at
I thought we bought
at
tamales.
Trader Joe's. Are they tamales? No, those are enchiladas.
I don't know what to say.
They're delicious.
Trey says still tip the
yes,
staff.
indeed.
100%.
As if it was nothing. So the lucky for us, the queso dip that we bought at Costco is from the brand name. Want to take a guess what it is?
Polo Loco.
Queso Mama.
Queso Mama.
Oh, Queso Mama.
Oh, I had a whole conversation with Tony. He goes
about
so you guys were always talking about how I'm Portuguese, and Doug used to say that I was Latina because I'm crazy, and
Loco.
And then we had the whole conversation with the Google. I asked the Google if Portuguese people were Hispanic because I'm half, and Tony. So I was telling Tony this today, and he goes, "Well, you look Hispanic."
Well, because sometimes you're toasty, you know.
Oh, I'm not as
tan.
toasty as I should be. I haven't been out in the
sun.
Well,
it's been cloudy
and I
in
can't
Florida.
do shit right now because half the screws are on my Jeep sitting under the fucking thing like a goddamn tarantula. But I do get a little brown. I do have cankles. I have a little beard. I'm feisty as fuck. I have brown eyes.
She likes spice in her food.
Yeah, I was telling him about how this motherfucker makes bland ass food, but then I gave him some of your ice cream.
And then he changed his tune.
He's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to eat any enchiladas that the motherfucker makes because he buys them from Trader Joe's and just pours sauce on them.
They're pretty good though.
But this ice cream was the truth.
Oh no, those are tamales. You're right. Those are tamales. I bought enchilada sauce to go on the tamales because I couldn't find any tamale sauce. So sue me.
Listen, you can buy like legit tamales around here.
Well, Wednesday is tamale day at the La Casita, which we like, but we haven't been there on a Wednesday yet. But those ones from the truck were pretty legit. Those are
the ones that we bought in
the flea market.
We bought them in the flea market, and they had them in a cooler, and it was they were great.
We're like, can we just eat these?
They're like, yeah, just eat them. They'll be good.
Instagram is disconnected.
Fuck Instagram.
So long, Instagram.
Fuck Instagram. Those bastards.
So anyway,
so Instagram definitely the worst place to watch us. I hope I didn't just end the podcast now.
No, we're still live.
Okay, cool.
So one of those stories was talking about how Florida was this winter has been extra cloudy because of El Nino, and maybe it explains why you are not toasty tan.
Well, but I don't know. I haven't spent a lot of time. This summer I wasn't feeling particularly well. It's just tough because we never know when I'm going to feel halfway decent, and
right.
and to the point, like between me not feeling good and then sketchy weather. When Nolan was here, which normally when we have company, I will push my ass.
But we had 10 inches of rain that day. Craziness.
Yeah, we didn't get to do shit because it just rained the whole time.
Yeah, but
that was the day there was a Tesla in the retaining pond down the street. Pond. Yeah, I don't even know how you rescue a Tesla, but anyway, yeah, El Nino is making that's who we're blaming is El Nino.
El Nino.
That's but today was gorgeous.
Today was amazing.
Today was gorgeous, and let's just see what
that's for my gratitude right there. I was using that for my gratitude.
So. Let's just check out today's what. Okay, who gives a shit about the weather in other places? 64 currly. No, wait, it's currently 67.
67.
And then
rather nice.
Let's see. Why didn't they? I don't like this weather. Tomorrow 77, Saturday 80.
You better get that Jeep fixed because we're 80. Going somewhere.
Tony, fix the Jeep. I'm going to Sanibel. I heard about a good restaurant in Naples. We haven't spent any time in Naples.
We have not.
I always like going down a wagon wheel road in down in Everglades City and checking out the wildlife. That's always my favorite.
If we go to Naples, we might as well just get some Kelly's roast beef.
Ooh.
Although is there one open in Fort Myers yet, or are they going to?
No, they're supposed to open in Fort Myers, from what I understand.
Oh,
but there is one in Naples.
Yeah. So
I'm pulling it up. Let's see. When does Fort Myers open? Kelly's roast beef.
We get nationwide shipping from Kelly's.
Well, you can order online from Naples, but I don't think that DoorDash will come that far. If I ask my aunt real nice, she might deliver. She
come visit.
So apparently Kelly's is in Massachusetts. Of course, most people go to the store up on the North Shore. Which one? I probably go to Saugus and Danvers. I think I've been to. New Hampshire has one. Florida now has University Park, Pasadena, Naples, Fort Myers.
Cypress Woods coming soon.
Creekside Commons coming soon. So this is a big expansion. Naples Gateway Shops, but there's already one at Founder Square. And I got to tell you, they've done like a little bit of a rebrand on the exterior, but it looks pretty good. I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, if you we don't get Kelly's very often, but
every once in a while
every once in a while,
there it is.
Gotta get yourself a little Kelly's. If you're a Floridian and you haven't had Kelly's roast beef,
give it a shot.
It's good. I mean, it's a chain, but it's a family-owned chain, I believe.
And
the food is, it's good. Like get a roast beef sandwich. They also
you gotta get a roast beef with like the barbecue
and shit like that. But it's like
and
it's not really like fast food. It's like, how would you describe it? It's not fast food, but it's like
fast casual kind of.
It's like a Friendly's almost. But they have a drive-through at some of them, but it's not really like. They do have stuff that's like fried food. They have like fried clams and all that shit. But get a roast beef sandwich. Just get a roast beef sandwich.
That's what you gotta do.
And by the way, it's very filling. You don't need a side.
Nope.
Little roast beef. I like mine with cheese, barbecue sauce, and mayo.
Yeah, that's a good
cheese,
sandwich.
Barbecue sauce and mayo. It's a good time. So maybe we'll do that this weekend. But there was a Seed to Table restaurant in Naples.
Oh,
That someone told me about, because someone in Cape Coral was asking, what kind of restaurant do people want?
yeah, you want something good? Yeah, like
No one likes the Chinese food. The Chinese food, like even the good place, which is it Chen's that we go to? That's the good place.
is it Chen's? Yeah, I think. I know where it is.
It's decent. It's over on.
Yeah,
Fun
it's
Island Road.
okay.
It's okay.
It's good.
It's okay.
It's good enough.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's good enough. I will say.
It's okay. And then pizza. I don't. We like is it Lombardo's?
Leone's.
Lombardo's.
One of the two.
Cape Coral. Pizza.
Donna chimes in. Kelly's.
up,
It's
Donna?
nothing that great. Oh, thanks for bursting our balloon, Donna.
Jesus
We're
Christ,
all
Donna,
excited
we
to have a
miss
piece of
Kelly's.
New England down
And we
here
missed
in
you
Naples.
until right now. Luciano's. We like Luciano's.
Luciano's, yeah, it's
Listen, you
actually
need
not
pizza,
bad.
People like Blaze as well. Blaze is over in Fort Myers, and they'll deliver to you.
The mellow
DoorDash or
mushroom
whatever.
is another one. That
Mellow
people like.
mushroom.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It sounded like you said vanilla mushroom.
Vanilla mushroom.
Luciano's is good. And by the way, they had opened this thing called the Aussie Grill, and we were really digging that, but it closed already.
The Aussie Grill was a takeout fast food version of Outback, so you could get like the chicken, like the Outback chicken, and you could get
Good
the only
stuff.
thing you couldn't get were the bloomin' onion pedals. They said they started doing it, but
They
then
never had
the
them.
whole they couldn't figure out how to do it fast enough.
I think we got them once.
I don't think they ever had, I think they were going to have the bloomin' onion pedals, and then they couldn't figure out how to do it. So then they said, like, well, maybe we'll just cut up something and call it onion pedals or something. But they couldn't figure, and that's like the one thing people would want in a takeout.
It's the
Thing.
bloomin' onion.
But their chicken sandwich was amazing. Their
dip
burgers were
sauces
pretty good.
The food was good, but it's gone. Let it go.
It is.
And,
Twisted Art Lady loves mellow mushroom.
oh, so we haven't been yet. And I
We
heard they
haven't.
opened one, or they're going to open one at what's the place where the Everclear concert was?
Oh, big Gator Mikes.
Gator Mike's.
Oh, they're closing down that one and opening up. Yeah, but that's going to be a while. So, but there is one in Fort Myers, right near our BurgerFi, where I don't know
We
if you
love
guys have ever had BurgerFi.
Burger fries.
They have these fries that
and they're grass fed.
and they do a lot of recycling. Like
They're
one of
like
their
an
benches is
environmentally
made out of recycled shopping carts, and one of the chairs is made and the cooling
They're like
system
a
and stuff
Five
like that.
Guys, but like with like an environmentally correct.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like if Whole Foods and Five Guys had a baby
Yeah.
burger place, is what it is.
Kind of
But they make these urban fries that are like drizzled with like this
Sauce.
ranchy kind of sauce,
so good.
parm cheese. It's very,
good.
very good. And their main burger there, their CEO burger,
We like the CEO. It's very good.
anything with an onion jam.
Donna wants a Ford's garage up home, and I don't blame you,
Mm.
Donna. You should get some investors together.
Yeah,
I
if anybody
fucking-
wants to invest in a restaurant idea for
listen,
Patriots Place,
gonna tell
that
you
would
right
make
now,
a fortune.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ford's garage, like they're probably using shitty quality meat or whatever, because it's not like they don't claim to be healthy or anything like that. But it is convenient to our house. It's kind of our guilty
and it's
pleasure.
delicious.
We go when we have company, because it's a place that people really love, because there's all the cars everywhere and stuff. So when we have company, we'll go. I think we go maybe like twice a year by ourselves, but we normally go with company.
Every once in a while we'll go, yeah.
But usually it's with company. And the kids come, we go to Ford's.
And Costco sells the gift card, so you can get the gift card like for
They don't
$80
always
for
sell the gift card,
100.
but you can save a little cash.
So is that what you say?
So, but they have the iced tea is good. The burgers are good, but they're, they cook in seed oils, and that's not organic meat. And that was my thing, is the woman was asking what restaurants do we need? And I said, bitch, we need some healthy shit. We need some farm to table, like a farmer's daughter type vibe. If you're from Massachusetts, go to the Farmer's Daughter in Easton. You want to get there early, because on Sunday the wait for brunch will be like 2 hours.
It's
And
very,
it's
very, very, very
worth
good.
the
It's worth it.
2
Yeah,
hour
it's totally worth it.
wait, and it is worth the massive check. Just
Yeah.
go. And you can get like a whole they do this if you have like a big party and you're going to drink, you can do like a mimosa bar. They bring you out a bunch of juices and then a bottle of champs, and you can. Although we went to that brewery in Fort Myers, and they did the mimosa breakfast.
Yeah, that
So
was pretty good too.
Well, I think we should take the boys to that the next time they both come down, because Wes loves juice.
Oh, and
And
we drink his
we
weight
can-
juice
we
up
can-
there.
We can all get.
Yeah, we
fucked
can
up.
do that. Yeah. And actually, they didn't have food, but they had the food trucks.
Yes. Oh, and then we got that cheese.
That
Oh.
fried cheese
We need to
situation.
get back to that. Tracy says, oh, I love mellow mushroom buffalo chicken pizza. So 2 votes for
the
mellow
mellow.
mushroom. By the way, you guys, Twisted Art Lady has a YouTube channel, and
Yeah.
if you could do us a favor and support her,
Hop on over there and like it
just give
after
her
the
a little
show.
like, because
Don't be abandoning
we
us
try
now.
to support
Hey,
other creators.
oh, they're
No,
gone.
if you can. And then Tracy says it has caramelized red onions. So good. I am a fan of caramelized onions. We put them in ice cream. Literally, they were so good.
I figured out how to make them.
Good stuff. There's certain things you need to learn how to make. I'm working on it.
Well, a blueberry compote with Malibu rum is one of them. Ice cream is another. Yeah.
A roux, a Bernaise
Caramel.
sauce,
Caramel.
caramel,
You need to know how to
toffee. Doug knows how to make toffee now.
Yeah.
My man.
My
So-
man.
It's 9:10, and I know that we had some other issues that we wanted to discuss,
But
but it's 9:10.
what's not
So
good?
9:11. Okay, so let's do the gratitude.
Gratitude for the wonderful weather day today.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Well,
I gotta
but
leave
I'm
that.
like, I'm grateful for the wonderful weather, but I'm sad because my
Because you
Jeep is in
couldn't go
pieces
out.
and I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
go
yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
Like, it was killing me. But I was also super tired. And like, honestly, if I'd driven down the street to Starbucks just to get myself some fucking coffee to
You'd
wake
have
up,
driven into a chestnut tree.
I would have fallen asleep on my way there.
And
I
killed an
probably-
owl,
If
by the
that
way.
guy in the Porsche cut in front of me,
You wouldn't have been awake to even see
I would
it.
have just snapped. I would have just fucking lost it. And by the way, there's a small possibility that Tony's going to fix my horn. So the Jeep will have a horn and I won't have to squeak ducks at people
And
anymore.
backup lights.
Yeah, there's a small possibility that he'll fix the reverse lights. Did he know what caused that?
No, he doesn't know what. But there is a short between the steering wheel and the horn, which is usually it's between the horn and the power supply. But
Not
so-
to be well, could we just put the Roadrunner horn that we have in there?
We could, but that would not fix the fact that there's a short on the wire between.
But he just
the
run a new
steering wheel.
wire.
He would, yeah, and that doesn't sound very easy.
I'll ask him. Okay. Donna loves caramelized onions. I'm glad you do. Well, learn how to make them because they're awesome. You probably know you cook all the time. So we're so thankful.
Gotta go.
With gratitude. And we want to know what you guys are grateful for because that's the vibe, right? Like you want to be grateful when you're happy and joyful, more good things come to you. When you're miserable, more bad things come to you. So we're going to try our damnedest to be happy. And we're going to fake it till we make it sometimes. And, I'm getting good at faking it after 10 years of marriage. Just kidding. I've never had to fake it. And it's so funny because yesterday I showed the gaucho video and my little neighbor was like, good for you guys. It's not that big. Objects and gauchos may appear larger than they are. I mean, it's delightful. Any bigger, I couldn't take it, but it's nice. Just the pants make it look big, which makes me wonder, look at my ass. Does the gauchos make my ass look bigger?
The gauchos cover it up to the point where you like, yeah, because it's hard to see in this light. But yeah, I think it actually kind of does.
It makes my butt look bigger?
Maybe a little bit.
Does
yeah.
it look dimply?
No, it doesn't look dimply. Yeah,
I
it doesn't
didn't.
look dimply.
I got to tell you guys, I didn't think I had a dimply butt or anything wrong with my butt, but Doug took a picture of me face down, ass up, doing yoga, and
Which was really funny.
I might need some level of massage on my ass. It just seems a little lumpy to me. I don't know what the fuck is going. It's not really a cellulite deal either. I don't get it. Fat people get less cellulite than skinny people. Did you know that?
Oh.
It's because of the fascia.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
And Donna says, I just found out my warranty is still in effect, so all 3 things wrong on my Jeep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Donna.
Well, there goes our gratitude right
Well, but
there.
she's
We
got
were going
she-
on gratitude, and
No, but
she's-
her
Oh,
warranty's
so she's
still in
saying-
effect,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it should
yeah.
be covered by the warranty. I
I
hope
was
it is,
thinking
Donna.
about the things
I wish Tony was here to fix your Jeep for you.
because he will fix that with tarantulas.
I am thankful for all the people that support the podcast. Let's give a shout out to
Yeah,
Michelle,
absolutely.
who gave us a like.
Little Tommy Milmore.
Todd White,
Jason.
Little Tommy Milmore, Jason Goo, Donna Shea, Twisted Art Lady Samantha,
Yes.
OG Lesby, Tracy's in his house, Uriel, of course.
Uriel
We
was here
can't ever
earlier.
forget Uriel, and Todd's here, even though we can't see us.
No.
Todd, oh shit, Todd. Dude, I told you I would help you with that paperwork, and I totally forgot about it today because I was so fucking exhausted. We could try tomorrow if you haven't found somebody else. Let me know. Anyway, grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that we had a lovely dinner tonight that I will be supplementing with ice cream because the steak was
Yeah.
it wasn't that
Yeah,
small. It was
I
just-
got this grass-fed organic. I got a kind of steak that I don't normally get
That's why don't get anything you don't normally
because
get.
that was a strip steak, and they did not have any ribeyes. They did not have any tenderloins. So we gotta do.
I
what
like
you got.
literally took 2 bites of my steak and I was like, I literally can't do this. It's too much work.
So
How
yeah,
much was it?
I don't know.
Well, we just
They
threw out
were-
2 of them.
Yeah, they were on sale. I wasn't happy about it, but anyway.
What are you gonna do? Can you get your money back for food after you've cooked it? And Donna said it's covered. Okay, so I'm grateful for Tony. I'm grateful for West Rat Guy. I am grateful for fucking amazing ice cream. I'm grateful. Oh, I figured out a beauty hack today. Would you like to know my beauty hack? So we're on camera and it's stressful for me as a woman. Like you're like, people are looking at you.
Try looking
and
like
then
I look.
Some dumb bitch comments, "Oh, you look like Courtney Love and not in a good way." Then I'm watching Nip Tuck today, and Kimber is about to get married, and she's crying. It was right before she gets kidnapped by the Carver. Not the point. She's crying, and Gina goes, "Come here, let me fix your makeup. You look like Courtney Love." It's all connected, people. It's all connected.
It's all coming back to you.
And so new comments. Why are you not showing the new ones? Trace says, I am so thankful for you two. I'm thankful for homemade tacos for dinner. Yum. Did you have a fish taco for dinner? And then I am so thankful for the creation of buffalo chicken. Anything.
Amen to that.
Girl, make
sister.
those quesadillas. They're good.
The quesadillas are good.
I am so thankful tomorrow being Friday.
Yes.
Where did this week go?
This week was,
thank God it flew by.
Craziness.
Donna said, I'm thankful for my friends that live in Georgia. Their kids live in New Hampshire, and I kept on them, and they're both in critical condition. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. A week ago Tuesday, and slowly improving. Well, I'm glad that they're improving. I'm glad. Yeah. Well, tell us their names. We'll say little prayers, because like Donna's friends' kids in New Hampshire, like we're gonna cry. Tracy, it's very rude to laugh about that. She was not laughing.
Bad timing on the comment.
She was laughing. Tracy was laughing about me asking if she was having the fish tacos. So I am thankful. So I'm thankful, Tony, ice cream, people that watch the pod. I'm grateful for having a Jeep. I'm grateful for beautiful Florida weather. You got anything?
I was grateful. I did a illustration in AI to do something a couple of days ago, and then I had to Photoshop it on top of that to make it look really good. Well, apparently it went over very well, so I was very happy to hear that they loved what I did, and it was helping push the business forward.
Well,
so
that's awesome.
I was psyched about that.
You're a fucking genius.
Well,
if you guys need any graphic design, hit my man up.
Oh, and I found a website that I want to check out. They will master as many tracks as you have to master for $9. For like, you get a month to master whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Put in
what's wrong with the ones that you already have?
Because I want to see if they can make it better. For $9, it's worth seeing if they can make it better.
I'm going to say this to you guys because Doug won't listen to anything I say. Shall we? It's perfect, and he keeps making them over and over and over. They haven't been really.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes you work on something and you make it worse, and you don't realize.
Oh, you got to know when to quit.
But you don't.
No, I don't know when to quit.
It's ready to go, but he will not let us release it. George and I, we're ready to go. We're ready to sell that shit, but here we are. Here we are. I'm getting frustrated because the deal was you have to finish the album before the speaker return period is up. He hasn't used the speakers but like once. They were expensive. He didn't get it done in the time period. And now he's going to have things mastered. And we have to do copyright. And
$9? Some guy actually was going to master my song for $250. And that was actually kind of a bargain. Yeah, per song. So, yeah. But I also found out that I have to pay like $35 a song to copyright it. So
that's fine.
That's the next thing.
$350. Tracy says, prayers, Donna. Timing is key for sure. Donna says a cop hit them while chasing a car through 3 states. Brandon and Danielle. Okay. Everybody say prayers for Brandon and Danielle. Dear God, please help Brandon and Danielle to swiftly heal. Please help everyone who's sick and suffering and their families. They have 4 kids. So friggin' sad. That is scary. Tracy says fucking release
I've had about enough of you, lady.
Thank you, Tracy. Don't worry. Soon he will ignore you too. It's Doug's way of showing you that he loves you by ignoring everything you say.
That's my new thing.
You can remaster it later. Yeah, that's what you do.
They'll remaster it after I'm dead with AI.
Hang on a second. We'll remaster it in a couple years and re-release it. Then we'll do it
like
Black Velvet.
Yeah.
We'll release it in French and Canadian, and we'll make a Christmas version. Donna says release it. If Donna says release it,
well, I'm a little afraid.
You're afraid of Donna, so release the fucking.
I'm not afraid of Donna. I'm the last person Donna's ever gonna hurt.
She loves you.
Yeah.
You can do no wrong.
Well, I am Doug.
I'm a little worried about this. your like posture. You're getting a round back. Yeah.
I'm like a turtle. I'm turning into a turtle.
No, but I'm serious. I'm really worried about you. I don't want you to turn into your hunchback in Notre Dame brother. Tracy says you are brilliant. Just release it. See?
Oh, stop it.
See?
Oh,
Could you give it like
it.
a little sneak peek of a song before we go?
I don't know if
Just like a portion.
I don't
of the
know
song.
if it would play. I can try it. I can try it.
Something.
Let's see. I'm trying to think what like is a
just pick
good
Antenna Farm. Go.
Antenna Farm. This was all right. This was a little ditty called Antenna Farm.
And we're not gonna play the whole thing. Just part of it.
I don't know if you can hear this.
Let us know if you can hear it.
Come the chorus.
They've heard enough. If you want any more, you're gonna have to pay 99 cents on iTunes, motherfuckers.
But yeah, you can also get a little sneak peek at some of the other stuff. Redneck Graceland is fantastic. Rock and Roll Villain is probably my favorite song I've ever
Villain. Well, maybe we'll start giving them a sneak peek every day.
Maybe we'll have a listening party at some point.
Tracy says yes, we can hear it.
So that's
I love it. Some Black Sabbath vibes.
That's interesting. Ooh. That's interesting. I was going for more of a Cheap Trick vibe on that song, but it does have almost like an AC/DC quality.
I like that it's got like, I like that it's got almost like a garage band quality to it. That's like my favorite part. And it's actually funny because I watched Rick Rubin on Theo Von. By the way, love Theo Von. Oh, was it Theo Von or is it? I watched so many YouTube videos this weekend, but Rick Rubin was talking.
I think Rick Rubin's way too serious to be on Theo Von, but I'd like to see it.
No, he was. But I think that Rick Rubin, he talked about like how he's worked with different artists, and then they go in he was working with Johnny Cash, and they'd done a record in his living room.
Yep, and Joe Strummer was there, staying in the house,
and they went into the studio and recorded with studio musicians, and it wasn't as good as the original, so they just went with the original, and it did great. So there you go. Yeah. Donna says keeps freezing up. Donna, I think you have internet issues.
Yeah, I think nobody else really complains of that.
Donna and sometimes Anne will have internet issues.
Is she watching on her phone? Like, what is it? Like...
So I think if you're on your Wi-Fi, you should shut off Wi-Fi and go through your cellular data. Sorry that it was freezing up for you though. But maybe if you're a good girl, Doug will send you a link and you can listen to it.
No.
Or you can give us 99
Or you can buy the thing when I release it.
You can buy the record.
Yeah, buy it.
Yeah, because it'll be like $10. Right? What does a record go for on iTunes?
I don't know. Probably $9.99, something like that.
Anyway, so artists get like 10 cents?
Big shout out to Mojo Nixon who died. He had
you can't if you shout out. Do you think he's like listening?
Yes, because he had a very famous song, "Elvis Is Everywhere," which included everybody has a piece of Elvis in them, except for Michael J. Fox. He has no Elvis in him.
Well, my favorite part about Antenna Farm is that you reference Muck Sticky.
I reference a lot of things in the Antenna Farm.
Muck Sticky is the best part.
Actually, the song came to me because I was thinking, like, every once in a while, you'll hear a song on the radio in the perfect spot. And the first time I was in Phoenix, listen on the AM on the rental car, and Ring of Fire from Johnny Cash comes on, and the sun's setting, and there's probably an Antenna Farm, and that's probably where I got the name from. But you're hearing like those, and you're in the Southwest, so it like had very Southwest feel. So then we're in Maine one day, and I hear King of the Road, which is about Destination Bangor, Maine. So like there was things that were like lining up. So I started the song with that idea, but then it sort of turned into like, I just made reference of things that I remember hearing on the radio, like "Pour Some Sugar on Me" in a traffic jam. I would hear it all the time when in the car with my kids, or yeah, there were just a ton of these things, and I actually name dropped the Rousers in it. I name dropped my Muck Sticky and my friend Mike Malone, who had a show called Life of the Food Chain. So I name dropped that in there. And there's
Did you name drop me?
I name drop you in the whole album.
When?
Other yeah. No,
When? Tell me when I name dropped. I would like to know. Do you
the
say
whole,
Stacy?
No, I don't name drop you, but I talk about whatever.
Say something nice.
I didn't put your name in the song.
Why not? Why don't you make a Stacy song?
Well,
or a Tracy
I
song?
have a whole song called Blueberry Cocaine.
Tell you right now, he is not making a Tracy song.
Made that mistake too many times. Anyway, all right. So Antenna Farm turns out to be like all the songs that like I heard, and like part of it was like about listening to WILD out of Boston because I only had AM radio when I was commuting to school. There's a whole like everything. It's kind of a personal song because it's like just snippets of my experience with radio. So basically,
you're like LFO. You're like LFO.
What is LFO?
LFO is saying Summer Girls. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
How is that? How is Antenna Farm like that?
She's been gone since this, because you said it references a bunch of stuff. They talk about Abercrombie and Fitch, and he says Chinese food makes me sick. It's just a bunch of stuff that they thought about. I'm just saying.
Oh well, this is about
You want to keep talking about the record?
No,
or
I
should
don't.
We can talk about the record tomorrow.
Tracy says that Perfectville is about you.
Perfectville is really about having terrible house guests.
Well, yeah, it kind of starts there. And it actually started as Plasticville and then kind of went from there.
I did not take offense to the fact I know the exact name. Yes.
Here's what it is.
But I don't even have a Stacy song, so there you go.
Well, you've got Blueberry Cocaine.
Blueberry Cocaine and Smile Like the Sun. Blueberry Cocaine is a good song. Tori's gonna want fucking reference credits on that one. Anyway, guys, it's 9:27. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
you got a big day tomorrow. Get up early.
This crap.
Meditate. Don't forget to pray. Some of you did gratitude. Some of you didn't. Get it on a positive vibe. Let's make the world a better place.
Excellent. I like that. All right, I'm gonna go make my
love y'all.
My bed a better place with me in it.